Greetings and welcome to Burning Daylight Farms NC. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us and checking in on our YouTube channel there. We thank you for hitting the subscribe button and hitting that like button there. We appreciate y'all doing that. Hope y'all are enjoying seeing kind of some of the progress we're making here. Gavin and Colby from Langley Fencing, they're finishing up. They'll be done here before you know it. What he's doing right here is what they call a termination knot at the end. I believe I'm saying that right. I'm going to get him to give y'all some insight here in just a little bit, and he can tell you also what he's doing, how he's doing it, and the reason for it. So anyway, I'm going to be quiet and just let y'all watch for a little bit. Alright, he's getting set up here. He's going to do another pull on the fence. This is going to be a shorter pull than some of the others. He's guiding Colby in. And Colby's in the Bobcat, and Gavin's guiding him. They've already hooked the strainer board, I think that's what you call it, up to the fence, and then he'll take the chains hooked to the strainer board, and then they'll actually use the Bobcat to stretch this wire. This wire is made with crimps in it, and when they reach a certain tension, and of course Gavin and Colby's done it long enough, they can kind of tell by eyeball, but you can just about play Dixie on this sucker when he gets done. But anyway, we're going to get this thing stretched, and he's got a few other things to do, and then I'm going to let Gavin to jump in here and explain to you what he's doing as far as tying off. He's going to have to go down and stand this fence up part of the way. So this video may be a little bit choppy now. I'm trying to cut out the just to get the good stuff, and it's all good. I mean, everything they're doing is very important, but just trying to keep it where it's not boring per se. Anyway, like I said, they're getting ready to do some pulling here, and then they'll be doing some tying off coming up here very shortly. And through the magic of time and video, we've got it stretched, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Gavin.
What we're doing is tying off this wire, tornado, what they call it, 134812, and we're tying it off with a high tensile termination knot. This right here is a whole lot better than just your average twist around 3 or 4 times. Of course, we're putting it on pipe because we're looking for it to last a lifetime of the farmer and whoever, his grandkids, so they don't have to come back and redo it 25 years from now.
About not there, the tighter you pull it, I mean, the more you pull it, the tighter it gets.
Well, this one here, you kind of want to leave it a little loose there. If you put a tight bend in it, the wire's going to want to have a tendency to break right at that hard bend. So actually, the more gradual you can make that, the better. Now we got some what they call figure eights, where we join two rolls of wire together. Those were tied loose, and once the wire was pulled up tight, they closed down tight as well.
How long y'all been in the fencing business, Gavin?
Too long,
I know better than that. You're not that old.
spring of 18.
Okay.
Wasn't sure what was getting into, but I guess we know now what we're into.
I believe y'all won a championship in, was it Indiana or?
Yeah, Worthington, Indiana, out at Farm Fence Solutions, and we'll actually be going back here 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1st of October. We'll be going back out, compete again, and see what happens.
Bring it back to NC.
I don't know. Everybody's been practicing. Had a year to practice, so it's gonna be a lot tougher this year.
This young man helping you, Colby. Tell him what you up to, if you don't mind.
I just pulling the loader, pulling the wire up tight, watching Gavin and learning.
You've been doing a lot more than that the last week. I know you've been busy.
Trying.
How do you know when you've got it tight enough when you're pulling it? Or is that trade secret?
We just feel it. And it can tricky. You can think you got it tight, tie it off here and let go of it, and go right back. It'll still be tight, but it ain't tight enough
Right.
for our liking. So we always go just a little more and make sure it's tight when we're done.
Right. Have you had to go back and replace anywhere trees has fell on it, or ain't much problem with that, or does it kind of spring back if it's not a massive tree?
Most of the time, it'll just come right back up. And, a good thing about the pipe is with the clips that we put on it, whereas with the wood post, the wire tends to sometimes will break due to the staple being there, it'll kind of pinch it.
Mm-hmm.
The tree falls on it, but with those with the pipe and the clips, it's actually able to slide down the post when you have a kind of a sudden impact like that. It'll slide down, and then you're able to actually come back. It takes a minute, but you can slide the clips back up, and everything's good as new.
And what you're putting here is for goats, pigs, sheep, cows, and dachshunds, right?
Oh yeah, multi-purpose.
I told Julie the other day, I said, I don't think Rusty can even crawl through that wire. That little dachshund we've got.
Yeah, this here kind of multi livestock wire. Good for the goats. They can get their head. They'll get their head through it. Like the wide squares, they can get their head back out, so they're not hung there till you get home from work.
Right.
Like that.
And breaking it off versus cutting it. What's the...
Well, get a lot cleaner finish. You ain't got nothing sharp here to poke an eye out or cut an animal or anything like that. And it's the same with any knot we tie. Everything's broke off, everything's clean. You don't have to worry about anything poking or cutting.
Outstanding. Didn't move from where I'm standing. That's Langley Fencing. Y'all check them out. I'll show you how tight this wire is.
No clips on it.
No clips on it. Didn't bend it. What do you weigh? About $1.25?
About $1.60.
Outstanding. She's good and tight.
And here's our finished product. And as you can see, it looks like these have been tied with a machine because each one of them is just like the other. This comes from years of practice. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Burning Daylight Farms NC's YouTube channel. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button and the like button and sharing this video. Thank you, Don Campbell, for our beautiful barn quilt. Thank you, Josh and Olivia, for the gift that you gave Julie, our Burning Daylight Farms 1920 established. Thank you, Gavin Langley. Y'all look him up too. Langley Fencing. Y'all come back. We out of here.